Hey everyone, Padre Bolt 22 here. Thanks for coming by. This is week 3 of Kitty Claw Friday. The recordings of these streams will be exclusively here on my YouTube channel, but if you want to see them live, be sure to check me out on Twitch. I'll explain the rules here at the beginning. Now please enjoy the video. So let's see if we can make our way over to the garage, penthouse garage. Here we go. Maybe in the future I should get some Spotify, like, royalty-free playlist or something that I can use during this, because when I have to turn music off for the copyright strike stuff. Alright, here we go. We're going over, we're going to do the Kitty Claw Friday. Not now, Miss Baker. And we're back. Oops, I didn't even turn my light on. Okay, that's the blinding version. That's the non-blinding version. Perfect. So it's a bummer this is late. Sorry if anyone was interested in watching. Didn't work out, but it's for the YouTube content. I still want to have it recorded. I still want to stay consistent and post and upload things when I say they're going to be done to the best of my ability. So that's what's going to happen. Just for background, I started the stream at noon when it was supposed to be, and the game kept crashing and saying you need to basically reinstall. So GTA is huge, so I reinstalled it. Took a while. Anyways, here we are. At the... Alright, and now I will change it to the Kitty Claw Friday screen. I'll once again put the rules there so they're up on the screen. Perfect. Alright, and here we go. We got 33 minutes this week. Yeah, 33. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Well, things seem to be working. We're on our way, and I'm excited. I hope I don't get attacked by fake follower phishing bots this week, but it comes with the territory of streaming a game like GTA, which has a ton of people watching. They're gonna attack those. Fortnite, GTA, Apex, all those are going to have problems. But I'll go over the rules. I'll just say them out loud in case anybody wants a little bit of a refresher. It's Kitty Claw Fridays. Every Friday, I'm going to play 30 minutes of the impossible claw game, Shiny Wasabi Kitty Claw. And this is in the arcade in GTA. And basically, I'm just going to bang my head against the wall, playing an impossible game, and talk with anybody that comes in. This is probably going to be a little bit of a podcast week, I guess, because it's going to be just me. The noties sort of got ruined by the first stream having issues. So you get to hear me. I'm not really going to be talking to anybody in chat, I don't think. If somebody comes in, that would be cool. I'd be happy with that, but I don't see that happening with no noties. So this week was an exciting week of streaming. I had a good time. I'm going to finish off fall in Stardew Valley and head into winter on Monday. It'll be Monday time TBD. It's probably going to be at 11 again, but I'll think about that. I might push it back to noon, but we'll see about that. I'm not 100% sure. This weekend, I'm going to go to NFL game, my first regular season game in probably maybe 3 years. I don't know how that worked, because we missed all of last season. So I guess like 2 years. Yeah, 2 years probably. Missed all last season because of the lockdowns and everything. But as you can see, I'm sporting Chargers. My Chargers, I don't know, you call these polo shirts or something. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited to go back to a live sporting event. You have to wear masks. Everybody has to be vaccinated. But yeah, the masks will be is a little bit of a bummer. I don't mind wearing a mask that much unless it's like for 3+ hours and like the mask like gets wet from you breathing into it and stuff, and it's sort of gross. But maybe I'll bring a backup mask this week. That's probably a good idea. I gotta make note of that. That would be a good choice probably. I hit 100 total viewers this week and got up to 9 followers, almost to my first goal of 10. That's big news. I'm excited about that. I think I think I'm growing at a respectable rate. I'm happy. I'm happy with the amount of people that have stopped by. I'm happy with this week had a little bit more where I could talk to people in chat. That was fun. I think it's cool having people be interested in what you're doing or just wanting to chilling with your vibe, so forth. For a little bit of background, Kitty Claw Friday. This is week 3, and week 1, I won this purple pink one right in the front, and week 2, I won the green one. So I'm trying to go 3 for 3, which would be extremely unexpected. I did not expect to get. I mean, I had played this claw game for probably 3 to 4 hours before I started Kitty Claw Fridays, and I hadn't won anything. And through essentially an hour of 2 weeks, I already got 2. Um, so that was funny. Funny. I didn't expect it. I really didn't expect getting luck to hit me that fast. But it's cool. It's cool, and I think the chances go lower the further back you go. So I think there's a less likely chance I'll get another one this week. But we have 27 more minutes, and we'll see how that comes on all together. So I did see a movie this week. I saw Shang-Chi, which is a movie from the Marvel franchise, where it's basically more like a Chinese type movie. I'd say it's a good chunk of it is in Chinese with subtitles, which is cool. I don't mind subtitles. I see a lot of foreign movies. I wanted to say there was a movie out this week that was in the independent theater near us that was a Bollywood movie that I didn't find the time to go see, and it's gone this week, unfortunately. But I'll try to see more movies in the future to have a little bit more to report on during Kitty Claw Fridays. This week just didn't work out. I was busy with work and everything. Had a lot to do. But next week I think I'll have more to talk about. I'll make an effort to see at least 2. The old Chargers cup. Probably near the end of its lifespan. I don't think you should keep the plastic cups as long as we have. But hopefully we'll get some new ones this week. New 2021 season. That'll be neat. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to go. It's going to be a little bit of a bummer because there's going to be a lot of Cowboy fans. But hopefully the Chargers win and keep them quiet. So, but what else is going on? What else is going on this week? I already said Starter's progressing well. The stream setup seems to be settled. I think I've sort of settled on how this is supposed to work. Other than like the time on Monday, but I think Monday, Tuesday, Thursday being full streams, and Friday being the special 30-minute for the followers. Sorry to the followers that didn't get to see this because technical difficulties out of my hands. But I think I'm excited for how things are going. I'm having a good time. I'm happy. The new season of Fortnite dropped this week, and that's an exciting thing to get to. I like just playing that every season to complete the battle pass. I'm not super competitive in that, and I wouldn't by any stretch say I'm good at the game. But I think you can still be fun. If you're not perfect, you can play bot lobbies. I don't always play those, but sometimes when you're just doing missions, you can just jump into those. So you don't get crushed by people that are playing the game all day. I know there's skill-based matchmaking, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it. I'll say that for sure. Let me check something here real quick. Here we go. All right, and other things for this week. I had my first Zoom meeting. I don't need to do that for work very often. First of the last few months, I should say. I've done it before, but it's funny doing it on the streaming setup as opposed to my old setup, which was like cell phone camera and these headphones, and I would just use the old the mic that comes on the headphones, which I don't use anymore. It's the quality's garbage, to put it nicely. But that was interesting. Feel like I'm doing work with somebody else was different. All the work I do is normally by myself. But yeah, it's fine. And ooh, 40K. I almost filled up the money in the safe. This is the best passive income spot. I guess the nightclub, you get the stuff in the basement you can sell, but that's not really passive. Even though it does grow on its own over time, you still have to deliver that. But it's been a long week, I'll say. I'm sitting in my computer chair too much. I gotta find more time where I can do other stuff, because a lot of work, streaming. I mean, streaming's not that much per week. I guess with streaming and editing, I'm probably doing 14-15 hours a week on that. That's not bad. I mean, that's a part-time job. I've definitely had jobs that are a lot harder and require a lot more work, but you know, it is what it is. Other work, geez, that's probably 40 hours a week. You know, I'm getting by pretty good. I think I have time to, do stuff by myself, play some games with friends. I'm glad I have the ability to stream. I'm 50-50 on if morning is working super well. I just feel like things would get oversaturated if I streamed at a different time, and this time sort of allows me to have a full day after I'm done streaming. If you don't know, I'm on the West Coast, so I get done by 12:30 most days, and a lot of young people don't get up by then sometimes. I think it's a good setup. I gotta work on my overlay a little bit. I had forgotten to put the follower goal on the Kitty Claw Friday overlay, so I had to throw that on. I don't like it on top, but I didn't want to mess with the timer and the follower goal, so I just put the follower goal over. I'll probably swap them for next week, but it's pretty cool. It's cool how this stuff is integrated. The countdown's pretty cool. I'm glad that was relatively easy to fit on. Um, the overlay as a whole, it's neat how you can use like stream elements and import that. And the chat is connected through stream elements. I have a bunch of chat commands, which so I'm gonna use them eventually. It works for the Kitty Claw Friday, I guess, putting that in there. But yeah, I think that works. It works well. As a heads up, you get a shirt in game for every one of these characters you get. So I got the shirt of the pink and the green guys. The ones you want are the characters in back. The Shiny Wasabi Kitty Claw and the Princess Robot Bubblegum. But I mean, I'm not gonna wear any of these. They look really tacky. But it's funny. I think this is funny. I get a kick out of the idea of playing this for half an hour every week because it is. I understand it's incredibly dumb. There's not even any skill whatsoever. It doesn't matter how close you are to the center or like if you catch a certain part of the toys. It's just random. It's totally random. You have a 1 in 100, 1 in 500 shot to pick it up, as long as it jiggles as you go over it. Let's see. Thoughts on what else? Thoughts on the Fortnite Battle Pass? There's some cool skins. There's some really bad ones, like the unicorn guy is messed up. Like I'm never going to use that. Carnage is gross, and I don't really. He's way too big too. It's like a competitive disadvantage because you can't see around your character model. But the female skins are pretty cool, and I like the monkey guy. He's funny. It's a astronaut monkey. I think that's funny. I like that. The emotes are kind of disappointing. I definitely would have liked some more emotes that you would use more often. I think it's cool that there's a lot of built-in emotes, but the drawback to that is you can only use those with one character, and if you're not using that character, all the other ones from that battle pass are useless to you. Yeah, I wish they'd have more global emotes, ones that would be anyone could use. I'm thinking about what to do with the background behind me, this whole area. I may get some art to put up back there. I don't think I want to go with a green screen. I think that's getting too far ahead of myself for somebody with, 9 followers who's averaging 2 viewers. That's just it's a investment I don't need to make at the moment. I don't particularly like people that have, unless you're a VTuber, I don't think it really works just having a person that's floating with all this is just going to be screen. Like, this will be the game screen, and it's just a cutout of you, basically. I don't think that works aesthetically, to my eye at least, with real people. Would I be a VTuber? No. I don't think I have the personality for that, honestly. I think I would need to connect with people more with my face than that, and I think VTubing is a younger person's game. I'm a little older than that. I also don't think I think your growth is limited if you're a dude, unless your voice is like insanely special or different. Like I guess Corpse is a person I would point out, that's somebody that could like do something like that, because it's his voice is so out there. Speaking of him, like, what happened to him? Is he still as popular? I never see anything about him. I feel like I was seeing like stuff trending on Twitter all the time about him before. I'm sure he's still popular, just like I don't know, maybe he took a break or something. Or I'm just not in the circle that follows stuff like that. In my free time, I guess maybe he just doesn't play the games that I follow along with. Um, I don't know if like do people still play Rust? I don't know. Is that even a thing still? And what's the new meta for games? I feel like I have no idea what that is. I did for like the last year, but it feels like we're out we're out of the meta maybe. Like Among Us was so big, Rust. Everybody was playing that. Everybody was playing GTA RP. I don't feel like I see as much of that. Like there is a ton of it for sure, but I don't feel like I see as much of the gigantic name people doing that. But I shouldn't do that. That's bad on air. It's a bad on air tick. Just making noises into the mic. Talking for 30 minutes by yourself is not incredibly easy. I don't know why I just did the eyebrow raise for all of that. um, I definitely have to give myself something extra to talk about. Maybe I need a script for, not a script like a full script, but like some bullet points. Um, my thought process was like, maybe if I just talk about the food I ate this week, people would find that interesting, right? It's like, no one cares what I ate this week. No one cares that I went to a bagel shop this week. Like, no one cares about that. Um, Personal news. I don't know. Maybe someone cares about this. I've been losing weight lately, at a pretty solid clip. I've been doing intermittent fasting, which I mean, if you here, I'll show you guys. Maybe somebody's. No one's watching right now, I don't think. But if somebody's watching on like the VOD on YouTube, I'll do topics. I have a chat command there that shows topics that I've been interested in this week. When anyone uses it, I'll try to cycle some in and cycle some out. I think it's a cool way for people that are interested in hanging out. Just see if there's anything they want to talk about. See if there's anything we have similar interests in. And I've been doing intermittent fasting, which for me has been I try to eat only in a 4-hour window every day. So for me, that's lunch and dinner. So I try to eat like around 2:30, so I can have dinner by 6:30. It's sometimes it's a little difficult. Like I miss late night snacks. I really miss late night snacks. But the results speak for themselves. I've lost, I think, 5% of my total weight in the last month, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but considering I've been exercising and doing that, like, I think I've gained some weight and muscle. I'm not going to be like, oh, I gained like 10 pounds. 'Cause, like, I definitely didn't. But I think I've gained some in muscle, and I've lost, additional to that, about 10 pounds. I mean, that tells you about where it is. I don't need to say exactly what my weight is totally, but it's amazing to me how quickly it feels like my appetite adjusted, where like I'm hungry now because like I'm at like 19 hours off right now, but I'm not like dying. Like I'm not like, oh, I need to go eat right now. I think it's a pretty good setup where I'm able to hold off until that time. and boy, I would eat from like I would be like 12 on, 12 off because it would be like my first meal would be at 10 in the morning. I'd have like a breakfast or something, and my last food would be like, man, 10 to midnight somewhere. But that's even 10 hours off. So I've doubled the amount of time off from eating, and it's exciting that your body's able to work with that. And it's, if anybody's listening and like they're like, oh, I have so much trouble dieting, like stick with it because I really think you do adjust to it. I think your body knows what it needs, and like if you're first of all, like if you have health issues, don't just do intermittent fasting out of nowhere. Or if you have especially stomach or gut issues, diabetes, etc. If you have a serious health issue, don't just do it straight out. Like talk to your doctor, consult different stuff about it. It's not something that anyone can just pick up and do, because it does mess with your body's composition a little bit. I don't know, composition's probably not the right word, but you get what I mean. And I think it can be dangerous to some people. It's not perfect. And like some people, it does help that have diabetes. It helps them regulate their blood sugar a little bit more. You just have to be careful to not go too long without it. I was a little worried about. I'm sorry for clipping the mic there. I was a little worried about streaming because I stream in the morning to early afternoon right before my fast is ended. And I expected to not have the energy to be interesting, to talk to people. I expected that my eyes would glaze over and I'd be playing on autopilot a little too much, which I'll admit happened in the first week. But you know, you grow. You learn to be a little more cognizant, be a little more present. Don't just zone out, especially when you're doing something like running through the cave or fishing, where it's just like you're just doing something on. You could be doing it on autopilot. You can do it almost through muscle memory. But I've grown from that. I mean, I guess I'm shifting from talking about intermittent fasting, to talking about streaming. I feel like I'm growing, and I feel like this is good talking practice. Having a little bit of a road bump in my sentence on the phrase talking practice is a little ironic. I see the irony in that, but I think it's been nice, and I think I'm playing a game that I'm still enjoying. I'm hitting the 4th season, so I've seen most of the season content at this point. I've heard there's a lot of stuff that keeps the game fresh as time goes on. I'm excited for winter. I'm curious how that's going to be different with farming. I don't know how successful farming is going to be overall on that, but it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I picked the right game to start with. I'll say that. I had thoughts about playing Fortnite or GTA, because those are my like personal time games. But I think it's a good idea to keep those separate a little bit. And these games are so oversaturated. Like everyone is playing Fortnite, Apex, GTA, and people that are much more energetic or interesting or are more good, skilled, etc. And I don't think anyone would be interested in watching me play Fortnite. I think I'm much more suited for a situation where I can talk actively, talk with people that come in, relate with people in chat, and have a chill vibe. That's kind of what I'm going for. Like I don't think people want to watch me be a little like theatrical. I don't think people want that. I don't think people would be interested in me yelling and being overexcited and too bummed out. I I just don't think that's the kind of thing that people would enjoy out of me. I think people would enjoy a chill a chill stream where I can talk to people, I can hang out and just have a good time with everybody. I don't understand the viewers system on Twitch because like I'm pretty sure nobody's coming in and like the views are going up and down as I'm doing this, which I shouldn't be paying attention to. But it's weird because I don't think anybody's coming in and out. Like this is not I don't think anybody's finding this stream in the sea of GTA streams, and which there are so many of. Let me just I'll just turn the viewers number off. It's like it doesn't really. Oh, hello, my character. That's funny. But yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to get one this week too and go 3 in a row. I think that would be cool. Good content. I'm guessing this will be the first week I don't get one. But every time I've said that, I've gotten one. It was pretty funny the first week where I got the pink one on my second try, which was totally caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that at all. I think this is funny. I enjoy this. I don't know if people will find this as great content, but I think it's funny. I think it's enjoyable. And if anybody enjoys talking to me while I play another game, then maybe they'll want to come in and chat during this time. Wiener Dogs did come in for the initial stream. As I mentioned, I tried streaming this and the game just crashed over and over, so I had to reinstall it and come back. But I don't know if I'm gonna get this up by the next hour. So that's a little bit. Oh, we're in overtime. We're in the extra time where I'm going to do extra minutes for every person that followed this week. So during this time, I want to say thank you to Baby X Saf, Luminary 13, and Non-Binary Fander, whichever you go by. Sorry if that was mispronounced. Thank you guys for following this week. I got 3 extra minutes because of you guys. I'm up to 9 followers. I'm 1 away from getting to my goal, my first goal of 10. I think a little update time. I think 25 will be the next one. Oh, I got a new car at the auto shop. Thank you, Sisanta. It's Kitty Claw Friday. I'm not going to get to that right away. And, Sorry. Got a text from my roommate who wanted to answer right away. But, we have a minute 40 left. At the last minute, I'm going to go for Princess Robot Bubblegum, who is the main character of the in-game anime that Shiny Wasabi Kitty comes from. She's the one with the bow in the back. She's supposed to be even harder to get. But we'll do it every week. One minute per week until either we get everything before her or we don't. Let's keep doing it. I'm gonna miss doing the ones on the sides when I get the yellow one for sure. And the minute is starting, we're gonna go for Princess Robot Bubblegum. But I'm probably gonna miss once in a while when I go for these guys in the middle. But let's get this real quick. Yoink. Get this real quick. I don't think we're gonna get it, but we'll try for it real quick. It's been a fun week overall. thank you to everyone that came out. Thank you to everyone that followed. I can't wait to come back on Monday. I hope I have some fun stories from the weekend to share with you guys. I'll see you on next Kitty Claw Friday. We got two more tries. I'll say that. So this is second to last. We're going all the way over. Second to last try. Will we get it? We don't. We got one last try. Remember that these streams will be exclusively on YouTube. Those are the Kitty Claw Friday streams, not the Stardew. Those will stay up as VODs for as long as Twitch keeps them. But check me out on YouTube. Check me out on Twitter. We didn't get one this week, but that's okay. That means we'll be back next week. And I had a lot of fun this week. Thank you again to everyone. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Well, we didn't get one this week, but hey, we'll be back at it the same time next week to go again. Go follow me on Twitch and add one more minute to next week's Kitty Claw Friday. If you want to see more here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe on your way out. And don't forget to check out the next video. Now stay safe and stay lucky. This is Padre Bolt 22, and I'll see you next time.